Oh, kia ora whānau. Bit of a different video than I had planned out for originally today, but nonetheless, far out. Oh, I don't even know where to start, bro. I've just got a coffee, I'm going for a bit of a walk. And, geez, man. I don't want to get emotional already. Oh, alright, long story short, today's video was supposed to be a gym vlog. I was going to go to the gym, do a gym vlog, post a views on Sunday, but there won't be any gym vlogs for a while. Long story short, I got cancelled from my gym. I got an email. I'll put it right there so you can read it. But basically, because of this, what's going on at the moment on social media, everyone calling me out again. They no longer want me to be a member of their gym, which is fair enough, and I'm not angry at them for it. You know, everyone wants to talk about accountability. Everyone's saying, where's your accountability for your actions, for your past, this and that. This is accountability right here. My accountability is accountability for today. My past is my past for a reason. It's in the past, and I've shown accountability for my past. I've sought forgiveness for my past. I've shown remorse. I've shown my accountability to the people who it needs to be shown to. I have sought forgiveness for the people that my actions have harmed. This is my accountability right here. Right now, this is real life, real time problems. People are saying, don't have the victim mentality, don't victimize yourself for, what's happening to you. It's your fault, you deserve this. Oh, kite pai ana. Alright, I deserve it. I'm not trying to be a victim here. I'm not trying to tell you a sob story. I'm not trying to get anyone on my side. This is just real time, real life, real problems that I'm dealing with right now. As I just shown, my gym membership has been taken away. Okay? There's one real life problem. 2, my address, once again, like it was at the start of this year, is being doxed all over the internet. People are posting I might put a screenshot here of people saying my address out loud for thousands of people to see. That's 2. 3, I can't work. I can't get a job. And like I said, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm not victimizing myself. I'm just telling you real life problems that I deal with. 3, I can't get a job. I can't work. As soon as they search my name, I'm fucked. That's it. 4, when I'm out in public and I am taking my daughter to the shopping to do the weekly shop, or if I'm walking down the street or going to a park, people saying things, yelling it out in front of my family, friends. Okay? Alright. 5, everything about me that's going around and circulating at the moment, it's not just affecting me or my immediate family. My brothers, my sisters, I've had friends that have had to step away from me because of all of this, because of what's going around, and they don't want to be brought in it, which is kei te pai, which is fair enough. Here's accountability. You want accountability, here's accountability. That's all my fault. Everything that's going around on the internet, the bullying that I'm getting received, I'm not even going to show you some of the comments and mails. I get hundreds, nearly thousands of mails a day hoping that I die, that I get cancer, that the worst of the worst things, and this, like I said, I'm not asking for sympathy, but this is the reality of what I deal with daily and have been dealing with for the last 10 years. The threat of people coming around to my house is real. Like it was at the start of this year in January when this first came out. I had to leave my house because of the threats we were getting and people sending me my own address. It's happening all over again. Bit of a shock last night when I got that email about my gym membership being cancelled. It was a massive shock actually. And like I said, training's my ground zero. So, they take that. What am I going to do? Well, just like when I was in prison, we didn't have a gym in prison. That's not going to stop me. Taking away these things, doing whatever you want to do, calling whoever you want to call, it's not going to stop me or slow me down. It just speeds me up. When I was in prison for 4.5 years, I didn't have a gym, but I got into the best shape of my life mentally, physically, spiritually from doing these things. So that's why I'm out at the moment, going for a walk, reassessing the situation. Thought it's a good chance to make a video. I know a lot of people are frustrated and they want me to talk about my past and address it fully, and that's not the point here. You just don't get it. And I don't owe an apology to anyone but my victim, and but the people, not just my victim, but the people that I've hurt in my past. And the thing about this channel is, this is about moving forward, you know, moving forward into my purpose, doing what I believe God put me here to do. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not Superman, you know, I'm human, so I do have feelings. Like, surprisingly to some of you, I do have feelings. And how am I feeling at the moment? Anxious as fuck. Anxious, anxiety. It's creeping in, but the coping mechanisms, the healthy coping mechanisms that I learned in jail and after jail is exercise, bro. Exercise is the best way to deal with this. So this is why I'm going for a walk, getting outside, getting some sunlight. But yeah, bro, I'm not gonna suck. I'm a man, you know. I'm not gonna stand here and suck and tell you all my problems and, you know, cry about it. I'm not crying about it. This is the point of my channel that I'm doing. This is how I deal with things, you know, and I just want others to take inspiration and motivation from that. It's about discipline, you know. Discipline isn't showing up when you feel like it. It's about showing up every single day, and no matter what's going on. Today, getting that message from my gym, you know, that I can't train there anymore. The mails that I'm opening my phone to, almost every minute there's one coming in, you know. It gives me humongous anxiety, bro. Massive. But like I said, this is the point. It's not about sitting there and crying and dwelling on it. We move forward. Haere tonu. Well, I can't go to the gym. Parks are free, bro. You know, I didn't have a gym in prison, like I said. My thing is also this. Everybody, in my opinion, deserves a second chance. Oh yeah, not for that though. Not for that crime. Nah, bro. Nah. Imagine if that was your daughter. Imagine if everyone deserves a second chance, bro. I'm doing everything in my power to be a better man, to seek forgiveness. And I'm not just doing this for me, you know, like I said, I'm doing this for my family. And for the past 10 years now, I've been doing everything that I can in my ability every day to prove that I'm not that, what that stuff article says, what that, if you Google my name, I'm not that person anymore. My hope is that one day, you know, I won't get called those names walking down the street when I'm with my family. Is that one day, you know, people know me for something else, for something better, and that's what I've been trying to do my hardest. Let me just explain to you why I am how I am and why I'm not folding to the pressure that's going on at the moment. I went to prison obviously for 4.5 years, which is a long time, but not, you know, it's a decent amount of time. In that time, I had to deal with my dad battling cancer. He battled cancer whilst I was inside. When I finally got released in 2021 and I moved in with him, he was terminal. The doctor said he had 3 months left by that time. We got a year with him, but for that year I was taking care of my dad, you know. And the reason I'm telling you is this is the kind of things that have helped shape me into the man that I am today. Going through that for 4.5 years and then coming out and having to help my dad, and then for him to pass away in 2022. And then not long after that, one of my best friends passed away. These are the things that shaped me into becoming the man I am today, to where I'm strong enough to deal with these kind of things, you know. I know it offends some people and upsets some people that I'm talking about myself, you know, and they're like, well, talk about your victim. You just don't realise that that's going to do more harm than good, especially to my victim. So on this channel, I'm only going to be talking about growth. I'm only going to be talking about moving forward. I'm only going to be talking about the future and the present, not the past. In the eyes of a lot of people, my shit's unforgivable. And I'm not looking for forgiveness from them, because I've done that work, I've done that healing. The best way for me to move forward in my life is by doing this. Accountability. This is accountability. Doing the hard shit that people avoid. You know, it wasn't easy for me to go out today and go for a walk and grab this camera and talk to you. Actually, it was fucking difficult. I was putting it off, but after I've done this, like even now talking to the camera, you know, it's like a weight off my shoulder. I know I did the right thing, even though it was the hard thing to do. It's the right thing to do, you know. Don't do what's easy, do what's right. If I'm going to use what I went through to help others, this is part of that for me, is getting uncomfortable in front of a camera. You know, the uncomfortable truths, speaking about it, talking about it, moving through it. This is what I'm doing with this channel. It was supposed to be a gym vlog today. Turns out it's a walk through the park and a talk. But I'll film the gym vlog tomorrow. We'll just go to a park and I'll show you a workout that I used to do in prison. So we just adapt and persevere. We don't dwell on the problems. And in a few weeks' time, you'll probably see some proper gym content, because I'll join another gym. There's people posting videos about me. What's it gonna do? How's it gonna slow me down? I'm not gonna stop posting. I'm not gonna stop showing up. I'm not gonna be responding. You're not gonna get a comment. You're not gonna get a video from me addressing the lies or the misinformation that you guys are putting out there, because there are lies and misinformation, a lot of them. I'm not gonna address you all. I'm just gonna like I said in my last video, my actions will speak louder than my words. This is the response that they're getting. I'm showing up every day, and I'm posting videos on YouTube every week. This is the reality of it for you, is I'm gonna keep doing me, being a better version of me every day. This is like a man-made lake, I think. Yeah, it is, I'm pretty sure. It's a man-made lake. It's beautiful here. It's beautiful here. I love it. Nice day to go for a walk too. I'm glad that I got out and did it. And they got a waterfall over here. We'll walk over here and have a look. It's like a man-made waterfall, bro. It's pretty cool. The water's so, I don't know if you can see it, so disgusting. It's so paru in there. We used to swim in here when we were kids. I wouldn't swim in there anymore. Cool waterfall. Beautiful. But yeah, whānau, anyways, that's me, that's the vlog. I don't know what I have planned to say when I come out here. I just knew that I had something to get off my chest and say. And I prayed. It's hard for me sometimes to get the words out my mouth that I have on my heart, you know, but I prayed before I started this video. And I think that I got what I needed to say out. This will be sort of the last video where I address everything or address the hate or any of that kind of stuff for a while, because my message is firm. This channel isn't about dwelling on the past and trying to get forgiveness from people who just don't even care. You know, I'm not trying to seek forgiveness from you guys, from you ones that are just here to hate on me. Showing consistency. I'm showing the changes that I've made. I'm showing the person that I am, the character that I've built. So this channel's about motivation, exercise, discipline, mindset, hustle, all those things. I'm going to be teaching that, and this is my way of documenting and teaching and helping others. And yeah, I'm using what I went through as an example and showing you of how I got there. But like I said, we're moving forward. We're not staying in the past. This channel is strictly about the future and what's going on right now. And this is honestly what's going on right now. Accountability, discipline, and showing up even though I didn't feel like it. Well, see, I love yous. I appreciate yous, all of my friends, family, my supporters that have been sticking up for me in there. I love yous, and this is for yous, you know. So yeah, I'll see yous on the next one. Kia ora, bro.